Hey, welcome back into today's video. Women are really having it rough this year. I mean, they really are. They had the thought audit, which if you remember, I did the video. I'll put it in the description below, where it caused a bunch of guys to go around accusing girls of not paying their taxes. They were even harassing females that were streamers that were non-sex workers. Now the Metoo movement is having a backlash against the women, where men are... So Bloomberg posted this article around December 3rd of 2018. It says, no more dinners with female colleagues. Don't sit next to them on flights. Book hotel rooms on different floors. Avoid one-on-one meetings. Oh, for gosh sake, avoid one-on-one meetings. In fact, as a wealth advisor put it, just hiring women these days is an unknown risk. What if she took something he said the wrong way? Across Wall Street, men are adopting controversial strategies for the Me Too era, and in the process making life even harder for women. Call it the Pence effect, after US Vice President Mike Pence, who has said he avoids dining alone with any women other than his wife. And he's not the only guy that said anything. If you remember, a popular Fortnite streamer from Twitch, Ninja, said that he avoids doing business with any women at all because he doesn't want rumors to spread. That's crazy. These agendas are just popping up one after the other, and it's all targeted towards females. It is crazy. The thought audit, which was a perpetuated agenda against female sex workers only, even though there are men sex workers, saying that they and they alone didn't pay their taxes, which of course they come up with a financial incentive that if you did catch a woman that was not paying her taxes, then you got about 20-30% of the overall income that was collected from the IRS of those evaded taxes. This is hardly a single industry phenomenon, as men across the country check their behavior at work to protect themselves in the face of what they consider unreasonable political correctness, or to simply do the right thing. We are now more than a year into the Me Too movement, with its devastating revelations of harassment and abuse in Hollywood, Silicon Valley, and beyond. Wall Street risks becoming more of a boyish club rather than less of one. Women are grasping the ideas on how to deal with it because it's affecting their careers. And if you guys have been affected by this, or anybody out there, go ahead and let me know below, because I want to know, because this is crazy to me that this is going on. I don't know if you heard, but popular holiday Christmas song "Baby It's Cold Outside" was recently pulled from the air of several radio stations. This is because of the Me Too movement. There was an outrage where it said that the song itself perpetuated a rape agenda. Let's check it out.
You know, for an evening that started out so badly, it has definite possibilities.
Okay, so he's giving her the drink. But what's in that drink? Alcohol? Would be my guess. But here she's about to leave. And he says, no, you cannot leave. That's twice. There's the 3 times she's trying to leave.
They're just like ice.
My mother will start to worry.
Beautiful, what's your
My
hurry?
father will be pacing the floor.
Listen to the fireplace
So
roar.
really,
It's a good song. She tried to leave like 8 times. Okay. Let me put myself in the position of a left-wing advocate. Then there comes the part where she takes a drink and then...
Out there.
Say, what's in this drink?
Cabs to be had out.
Controversy said that they thought this was referring to a date rape drug. Of course it's not. But in this day and age, I guess they think that that's what that means. Probably more realistically is referring to the strength of alcohol in the drink. And yeah, I could admit he is pretty tenacious, but I don't think demonizing this song is the way to go. It says in recent years, the lyrics have raised eyebrows with lines like "say what's in this drink" and a back and forth where a man tries to convince a woman to stay the night despite her continued protests. I really can't, and the answer is no. as we did see. So the radio station WDOK received a call complaining about the song in 2018 after a listener poll on the website supported this sentiment. Station's programmers decided to ban it. People might say, oh, enough with the Me Too movement, but if you really put that aside and listen to the lyrics, it's not a situation I would want my daughter to be in. And to that, I gotta say, I understand where they're coming from. But at the same time, I feel like it's all perspective and how each individual is viewing it. If the leaders of companies and radio stations are thinking these bad thoughts and thinking these negative things, then yeah, if you're looking for it, then you're going to find it. I think it's best that we really start to think more positive and not that everybody's trying to hurt everyone, because do you see what is happening to society? The composer's daughter had this to say about it. She said her father would be furious at the controversy surrounding the song, which made nationwide headlines earlier this month when it was banned from a Cleveland radio station after the station received listener complaints. Since the controversy went viral, other radio stations in Colorado, California, and Toronto also banned the song. She said, I think my father would be furious that the radio stations banned the song. People used to say, what's in this drink as a joke. You know, this drink is going straight to my head, so what's in this drink? Back then, it didn't mean you drugged me. Absolutely, I get it. But I think it would be good if people looked at the song in the context of the time it was written in 1944. And I really need to urge this to every single person out there. Not just this song, but they're taking our Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, our Charlie Browns. Soon it'll be Grinch. Look at these things in the context of the years and times that they were created. Just because how the Grinch Stole Christmas is about a Grinch stealing presents from everyone and then coming to a moral revelation, does not mean that it's teaching your children to steal presents on Christmas. I mean, this whole thing and this whole agenda where everyone is just so offended and they're so scared that everyone's going to, if that's the way you feel and that's the way you think it's going to be, what are we even going outside for? Let's just throw it in. Let's lock ourselves in the house like it's a zombie apocalypse. We ain't going out there, and that ends it all. We ain't gotta worry about nothing. Your kids don't gotta worry about being influenced to steal. They don't have to be worried about anything at that point. Better we seal ourselves off from one another in the era of woke, in the Me Too era, where you are guilty until proven innocent, especially if you are a male conservative. This is a world in which we now live. One where approaching others can destroy you forever. I simply cannot imagine what it must be like for professional men who supervise or work with professional women. This article goes on to say, if men avoid working or traveling with women alone or stop mentoring women for fear of being accused of sexual harassment, he said, those men are going to back out of sexual harassment complaint and right into a sex discrimination complaint. And I'm glad it said that, because this is what what it feels like. I'm currently working on a video about females that are facing these struggles and adversities just from all this stuff, but I didn't realize how big it was. It went from the thought audit to the Me Too movement, where women were trying to empower each other by standing up to abusers and take back their pride, and now they're being punished for it. And it's crazy to me. And I really think that if you want my full opinion, this has nothing to do with women. It doesn't have to do with anything, but it's got to do with society and the direction that we're headed towards. It's crazy. I mean, if we can't go outside, if we can't do what human beings are supposed to do best, which is live life, then what are we even doing? That you heard it here, because as interesting as this is, there's always something that's more interesting to me. That's right, you guessed it. I want to know what you think, so why don't you go and leave your creative and interesting responses in the comment box below. Thumbs up, thumbs like, as always, brothers and sisters. I will see you in the next video. The world is getting scary, man. It really is. I got my blog up. I'm trying to do the blog. I'm going to put a link in the description for the newest blog post. It's where I want you guys to give me feedback on these things, and I know that you're repping. If you're not repping, you're Greg. And how do you become a member of the Rep Squad? All you do is subscribe, notifications turn on, be in the comment section every single video because I'm going to be there. Greg the cat is going to be there, and the rest of the Rep Squad community as well. And I expect to see you there too because this channel loves you. Well, it's just the world is just going crazy, I tell you.